online.
Master portion and warning systems, red lights on.
On.
Subsystems activated, flashing.
Flashing.
Comms are in.
Com check pilot.
Guidance and navigation are in.
Bay and passenger.
Abort modes 1 through 8.
Copy.
That's it.
They'll be ready for liftoff soon, Director. You better be getting suited up.
All right, Michel, all right. Now, please don't you start harrying me, too.
I'm sorry, sir. It's just the optimum liftoff time is computed.
And the mighty conjunctions of the planets can't wait. Is that it? Not even for the director of Europe's MOONBASE?
Well, no, sir.
No. No, I bet they'd wait for the Americans or the Russians. A simple directive from Moscow or Washington, and the stars would obediently stand still in their courses. Now, I always hate that walk out to the shuttle. Seems like miles. Do you know what the Russians have got?
Director, please.
A completely pressurized dome. Marvelous. Climb onto the shuttle in your shirt sleeves, rolls back when you're on board, and whoosh all the way back to Earth. Not even having to stuff your head inside a space helmet.
Well, one day, perhaps we, too, will...
Me, too. Huh. Do you think they'll pay us for luxuries when they're starving us of necessities? You know why I've been sent for, don't you? Just another session with the bureaucrats of the Space Commission about the housekeeping. Do you know what a double bind is, Michelle? Something old Professor Lang used to go on about when he was a lad. A situation where you can't win. I can't produce the results because they won't give me the money, and they won't give me the money because I can't produce the results.
Well, there's still a faint chance you might be able to make them see this, Director, but not if you miss the meeting.
You're right. As usual. No, can't some of this stuff wait?
Most of it, sir, but this cannot. A liftoff authorization for the shuttle pilot.
What about it?
You have to sign it.
Life support systems.
Are nominal.
Cryogenic tank levels.
Are nominal.
Emergency detection systems.
Are nominal. Get your skates on, love. Computer update systems.
Don't rush it, Harry. The director's not even here yet.
Thank our worthy technical director, someone, and tell him I do know how to run a systems check. Oh, and tell our esteemed director to get a shift on or he'll miss the next bus to Earth.
Computer update systems.
All right, Mummy. You win. Computer update systems are nominal.
Directional guidance system.
Nominal.
Environmental control system.
Nominal again.
Engine gimbal angle.
Is vertical and locked.
Com banks A and B.
Both green.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Is the man cleared for liftoff, or isn't he?
Well, yes, Director.
All the checks. Physical, psychological, the lot. Lord knows there are enough of them.
It's just that Dr. Smith has a feeling.
Then why didn't she downgrade him on her tests? Or at least write a special PS report.
Well, I gather there was nothing definite enough for that, sir. He passed all the checks.
Exactly. Now, look, Helen Smith tries to mother everybody on this base. It's part of her job. But if one of her little lambs gets a psychological head cold, she's all for hospitalization.
Even so, sir, perhaps
Harry Sanders always flies my personal shuttle. I've made dozens of trips with him. Oh, really, haven't I enough on my mind as it is?
I'm sorry, sir. It's just that I promised Dr. Smith to speak to you.
Oh, yes, so you have.
All pre-liftoff checks completed and nominal. Countdown is standby plus 7 minutes.
And here am I, waiting at the church.
Okay, Harry. The director's suited up and on his way out.
About time, too.
Well, off I go.
Good luck with the commission, sir.
Oh, thanks, Michelle. Yeah, I always hate this walk out to the shuttle. It seems like miles. Well, goodbye, Michelle.
Professor Laventhal, contact seismology section as soon as possible, please.
Be late for his own funeral.
Mild solar flare brewing up, Harry.
Now, he tells me. Intensity?
Well, fairly mild. You might get a bit of a crackle in communication.
I admire your confidence.
Final countdown will commence when your passenger is on board.
Here he comes now. Welcome aboard, sir.
12 seconds and counting. 10.
We're still go. How does it feel, Harry?
8,
Fine, my end.
7,
Mark ignition sequence, mark.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1, lift off.
Full power. Lift.
Jenny, has the director gone?
There he goes, love. You can speak to him if you like.
No need. I just wanted to know how he took it. Flying without his pet pilot. How did he take it?
Well, he didn't. Harry Sanders is flying that shuttle.
Didn't Michelle speak to him?
About what?
It doesn't matter. How did he, seem?
What, the director?
Harry Sanders.
As usual, number one and knows it.
Tense?
Well, he rushed his pre-lift-off check a bit. Got a bit cheeky when I told him. And he,
Yes.
well, he was a bit crabby just before ignition. Still, it's hardly surprising, love, considering we kept him waiting in standby for 7 minutes.
Yes, of course. Fine.
Okay, give me a status report when you
Thanks,
get
Tom.
data on support systems as nominal.
Little low on tank 5. Nothing marginal, though.
Any red lines?
Negative.
You know what I'm going to do?
4 and 8 plus 9,
What?
9. The rest plus
Next time I have my shrink session, I'm going to sit up on that couch and say, Dr. Smith, I have this terrible problem.
settings plus 5.
Yeah?
Plus
Yeah, well, every time you come near me, Dr. Smith, I shall say, I have this
low valve.
terrible urge to reach out and
Position fixed.
grab you.
You wouldn't dare. Sublimation, boy, that's the answer.
Yeah, sure. Hello, shuttle. This is Moonbase 3 flight control. You're looking good, Harry.
But you promised to talk to him.
And so I did.
What happened?
He had one of his little tantrums. No one is more implacable than a weak man trying to be strong.
Didn't you explain?
Well, what did you give me to explain? Is Harry Sanders the top shuttle pilot on the base? Yes. Has he passed all his physical and psychological tests? Again, yes. Why then should he not fly the director's shuttle? Because our dear Helen has a funny feeling about him.
Having funny feelings about people is what I'm paid for.
You're also paid to incorporate them couched in suitably impressive jargon into official psychological record reports, our
Yes.
famous PSR.
Yes, I
You've written
know.
a special PSR and granted him automatically. Why didn't
Because
you?
I had no good reason.
Then there's nothing further to concern us.
Harry? Harry? Is everything all right?
Just an attitude correction, sir. Everything's fine. You're in safe hands now.
Quite right. That's what I told them back at MOONBASE. You know, they actually wanted me to take another pilot.
Whose idea was that, sir?
Oh, I don't know. All a lot of nonsense, anyway.
I think it's only fair to tell me, sir.
Dr. Smith went to Dr. Lebrun. Thought you might have been overdoing things.
And Tom Hill? He must have been in on it.
No idea, old chap. Anyway, soon put a stop to it. Harry Sanders is my pilot, and that's that, I said. Best pilot on MOONBASE. Always was, always will be.
That's the idea, sir.
It's a caution and warning signal on his EDS.